Okay, what's up, mongrels? I, Princess Hope, your one and only, am going to be showing off a replay here. I win the lane pretty hard, but I end up losing late game. One of the things that I need to work on most is what I'm supposed to do after the laning phase, and clearly I did things very wrong. So, I'm going to be getting a VOD. I'm going to be doing a VOD review on my own, and then I'm going to get it watched by a coach. See what I can glean from my own gameplay. Let's get this sped up. Focusing on me, yours truly, your ruler. The lane happening. Didn't really notice that they had worded through the thing, but I don't think as much I could have done to notice that. I guess I could have been like hiding in that bush, but I don't know if fog of war would have been the thing. So yeah, I make it to lane. I think I do. I think I end up a little slightly late. We're fine. Okay. So from here, my general strategy is with the laning phase. I mostly intend to respect the Yasuo for the most part because the nerfs to Gwen were pretty substantial, and I already had experienced that in a previous game. And I was already struggling with the Yasuo matchup, so I'm like, there's no way I win this, but I'm gonna make him. Like if you want to win, you're gonna have to do it. So I'm trying to respect, holding back, pulling up stacks. I think I get a really good trade-off because they just weren't trying. And see, I see they have their wins on them, so I'm like watching them for like the moment they go at me, and I'm like evading it just by like moving, sidestepping, should say. So here I am. I already know that his cooldown is down, so I'm stacking. I notice he's level 2, but I also notice I'm level 2 and I have a bigger advantage. I get the Q off and then I back up because I ended up getting hit there. I noticed that this wave is getting pretty big and that there's no chance of me doing that, so I back up. Yeah, I think I was still looking for an angle to Q them under, but I'm mostly playing fairly defensively. Yep, see, I dodge that, and then I just get the Q while I can. Here I'm trying to set up a freeze, but I ended up breaking it because I wanted to kill him. Maybe I could have just kept contact and not fought there, but my issue, I'm not necessarily focusing on winning the laning phase with this thing. I'm more observing it just for double check C's, because I think the real problem is what happened afterwards. Yeah, I saw he was gonna dive me, so I'm I backed off. At this point I was getting really annoyed because it's oh, of course Yasuo can just do that. So yeah, from here I think I understand I'm not going to be able to touch the wave until I see these guys. I'm building up Q stacks until I see him start something there. I snip him. No. Okay, I want you to know I specifically timed this one because I knew he would be forced back, and I wanted to Q him before that so I would be able to get damage on him. I have enough understanding of Yasuo as a champion to time that out, and I'm proud of myself for that. And oh yeah, and then I miss a bunch of CS afterwards because I'm dumb. I will blame the nerfs for it, but it's because I'm dumb. Because the nerf to my true damage AP scaling. Yeah, I immediately see him going towards me, so I'm like, nope, backing off out of that. Yeah. I wanna... Okay, this Yasuo is like the worst mechanics I've seen out of any Yasuo, by the way. Yone, I don't fucking care. They're the same champion. Yeah, so I see them with their shit. Oh, no, I think I see that the wave is in a state where I'm not going to be able to touch it, so I was like thinking about recalling, and then I noticed I have like, I'm really close to having enough for Blasting Wand, so I wanted to get like one more minion, so I did have Blasting Wand. Yeah, and then they miss stopping me, like just barely. I buy the Blasting Wand, and then I immediately TP to lane. Yeah, and then I farm the lane. They should have recalled here, but they're not smart. So right now they're stuck in lane with a Blasting Wand Gwen. And I'm like, I already know I win the fight, so I'm just like hard being aggro. And yeah, that happened. I just shoved the wave into their tower. And I'm pretty sure I get one plate because of the death timer. And then like, no, I think I thought, no, I definitely got the plate. I think this may have been bad of me. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the plate just because I used my TP already and I didn't. Like TP tempo was bad, but I figure I wanted to really press my advantage and it ended up not working. Like it ended up working out well. So there's a chance that was a misplay, but I want feedback on that, I guess. Yeah, so from here, I'm mostly playing defensively. I already know that I burned my ultimate. I figure I may as well slow farm, punish him for approaching the wave. Here I am, prepping, dodging. I don't know. How do I... Yeah, okay, because he had boots and I still had blasting wand and thing. Like I was still really ahead of him in items, so like I figured safe. Just playing it slow with the wave, the longer it's near this, the longer it's not at their tower, the more they have to walk out, the more I can punish them. I think that auto attack there was a little bit cringe, but it keeps me stacked. See, they're running into there because they think they can win. I think they do end up winning just because it's fucking Yone. Okay, so at that point because at that point I realized that I wasn't gonna catch up to them, so I went back to farm the wave. And I'm pretty sure that I do just recall immediately here instead of going for plates because I knew that like they were already recalling and I already knew that, so I just backed. So I back and get like 2 more components. Yeah, I was waiting for health regen. Make it to lane. So I realize that they have a bigger wave, so I'm kind of just backing up. I think you could see me like pressing the ability to like dodge, but I think I did it like a smidge too late. And this is where I noticed that like the jungler pinged me, so I was like, okay, that's fine. Let's get this working. Okay, and I noticed they got away, so I'm just like, okay, cool. Looking back at this now, I probably should have just set up a freeze there instead of just like hard snipping, but there's that. Okay, what do I do now? Ha! Good job, Gwen! They took a tower shot for nothing. So now I'm at a point where I do win the fight, assuming a fight happens, and I think the Evelyn just shows up anyways. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw them, so I'm like, I'll chase them. I got the kill, snip snip. So I do that, and their death timer is like big enough. No, I think that by the time I actually get to the tower, no. Okay, there was a team fight and I died in it because I was I probably shouldn't have I probably just shouldn't have went for the team fight. I should have gotten like the plates and recalled, but I don't know. It felt like it was a good team fight. I don't remember what happened at it. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw it was just the Evelyn 1v1 and that it was going to become a 3v2. I didn't expect them to just let them jump on me and do nothing. And I think I flamed them for it in chat. I thought the 3v2 was free. It wasn't, because my team is cringe. And this shit is why I never join team fights, or like why I don't like joining team fights in solo queue. Yeah, I saw that. I think I resisted the urge to snip here because again, like I want the wave here. I see the Evelyn's here for a gank. I start like existing. They end up going over to that. I realize that they're gonna get to their tower first, so I just stop. I saw the punchback, and then I went back, and then I stopped. I saw their AFK for a second, so I think I tried to like go up and snip them, but it didn't work. I don't know. Here we go. Yeah, I chased them out. I think here I'm prepping for a dive. Oh, that's I was molding at the tower for like doing that much damage to me. I figured with the death timer though I'd have enough for a plate, so I took it. Honestly, if I had the health, I probably would have like been able to take the actual full-on tower, and I also backed away in case like because I knew he had TP up and I didn't want him to do that. Oh, one of the other reasons why I like really like forced that fight is because I already had Nash's Tooth and they didn't have their full item. So I get up over there, clear the wave on my tower as slowly as I can. Wait for that happening. I see that this is an opportunity to go ward. I see the Poppy there. I end up getting out without a scratch because I'm Gwen. And I'm amazing. I dodge their shit. Yeah. So this is where I notice that they're taking Herald and that I can't contest them. So I just decide to try to freeze the wave. Because pushing into them is not going to do much because I know that they're going to be back soon. I imagine if this was higher elos, all four of them would have just went straight for me. Because I probably had a shutdown at this point. But that didn't happen. I think here I'm just like getting really cocky, and then I notice that I'm taking a lot of damage, so I back off. Oh, I think I like wanted in for the cannon, but it ended up going well, so I did that. Yep, and then I kill them. Yeah, I think the Deanna like barely kills me there. Cause yeah. I think I go here because I want to continue oppressing the Yone. Oppression is how you get a reliable farm. So I slowly take it because I want to like freeze or some shit. No, I think I just start pushing it because I want to like be aggressive with the Yone. That might have not been the right play there. See, immediately after I take tower, I have no idea what I should be doing. So I think right now my intention is just to farm the Yone for more kills. Ironically, this team fight, ironically, this worked out for me. Because Gwen. Fed Gwen. Yeah. Yeah, I've had too many times where like a turret will be stupid, so I just back off there. If turrets were like good, I wouldn't have. I think I went for Riftmaker because I'm like, oh, they nerfed, they want us to go Bruiser, so I'll try Bruiser out. And honestly, this is probably confirmation bias, but I don't think it's like, this game goes downhill the moment I buy Riftmaker. Surely it's the Riftmaker's fault and not any of my macro decisions. So, I watched like a bunch of skill cap videos and one of the things I came back with was like, your late game macro should be focused on getting as much gold as possible. So I saw that there was a wave in mid to farm, so I farmed that mid wave. And I think, yeah, I see the poppy there. I see if I can snip them. I can't. I end up going to... I think I ended up walking towards bot lane, but I saw that the Jax was there, and I was like, okay, there's nowhere for me to go to farm, so just head back, I guess. There's like a mid lane, and that person was annoying me, so I still... Okay. And I think I see the Deanna going top, so I look for the upward, so I try to go top. I'm surprised that the Mumu didn't immediately ping them. Yeah. So I get that, get the farm. I head back down and then I notice that the wave is being cleared, so I just head back up. Like the wave's already gone. Push, push, push. I noticed that none of them are near top lane. They're all like grouping for a fight. And then the second I see the, what's their face? The Mumu recall, I start like in the bush trying to like test things. And then I think I saw the Jinx. Yeah, as soon as I see the Jinx, I start like getting out of there because I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything, and I start heading towards mid, I assume, because I see that there's farm mid. Nope, I was recalling. Might have enough gold to get an item then. Okay, yeah, here we go. So see, I'm 7-2, and I'm like, in a really amazing spot. What do I do to like int the fuck out of this game? I think I'd be heading to bot side jungle personally. Nope, I was hard focused on that. Yeah, it's classic me. I saw the tower there. I wanted to get the tower. And then I saw the Amumu there. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to get out of here. That's a wasted teleport. And then I saw 3 people top and was like, well, time to get out of there. In my defense, no one was showing on the Fogovore, so it looked like an empty tower, but... Yeah, I don't know what champion popped that or how, but they went invulnerable, which stopped me from killing them, which is lame and virgin in my opinion. The Diana bought Zanya's. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to go bot, but then I saw people were bot, so I decided to go through here. I saw that the wave was like mostly being pushed, but I wanted to get the last of it. I get that, continue pushing. At that point, I realized I'm a little bit too far up, so I try to head mid. See if I can kill the Diana. I see if there's a team fight going on. I get poppied and I pop Ghost to get back in there as fast as possible. I got jumped on. I died it again. I want to understand how I died it. So I got Poppy ulted. I start chasing the Diana. I think I went in so far ahead of people that I just took a shit ton of damage. So I got CC'd. I pressed Q. Yeah, and then I got Yone ulted. I think the only noticeable mistake by me I can see is that like I went ahead of my team. There. Granted, I don't tend to do a whole lot of thinking when I'm in high adrenaline situations. So yeah, here I go, just farming. I force the Yone off me. TP to the dragon fight. And then we get the dragon from that, hopefully. I had top to help the Evelyn, clear the wave. I noticed that they like got there. At this point, I got the idea that we're not winning the team fight, so I try to ping people off of it, and I just focus on farming. And then I TP as well, and then I get back as well. I think I start heading bot, but then I notice that Jax is heading bot. So at that point, I feel like, what am I supposed to do? No, I think I was chasing after the Amumu. Of course I'm chasing after the Amumu. Ah, kills. Murder. And then I see there's a wave up top, so I go catch the wave up top. I ping the wards trying to get some. See, that's my. I think my Achilles heel as a League player is that I'm really bad with wards and vision. I just don't. I'm bad at placing words. I try to delete words, but apparently not over the farm. Maybe deleting the farm was the play. So I go bot, see that happening, see the team fight happening. Am I an idiot again? No. I specifically wanted to stop the Yasuo, the Yone, and I clear the wave from taking her tower, and then I back to try to help with the team fight over there because it was a 4v5, and so I felt it was like free. And I think I was chasing the Jinx because I understood it was my place in the team fight to try and kill the backliner, right? And I think Jinx was like the threat as well. So, okay, they flashed one of my Qs. And at that point I noticed that wasn't working. So I just left to go deal with that. Yeah, I just got waited. Don't even know like how I could have played that differently. The only thing I could have said is just to not do the team fight, but then we would have guaranteed lost the team fight, and then I don't remember if we had a turret before. Yeah. Our base is just fucking devastated. I think I load in, like trying to kill this Jinx again. Back. I think I'm buying Zanya. Oh. I think... Okay. One thing I do think may have been a problem is that I wanted to be a little bit troll with this build. I thought the concept of like, oh well, they really want to force Bruiser Gwen, let's buy the AP Bruiser items, the items that give you HP and health and Riftmaker, and see how it goes. Evidently, it did not go. That's the problem, man. Bruiser Gwen just isn't viable. Yeah, that Poppy ult is really annoying because it gets me out of the fight and then someone Zanya'd again. I guess like I could be paying attention to Zanya timers, but like I don't. Yeah, feel free to give me any advice on that whole shit. Because yeah, I don't know how that worked out.